Okay, so here I want to now introduce special angles, which includes 45 degrees, 30 degrees, and then 60 degrees. These are special angles, and then we normally solve them in a special way, most especially when we're talking about sorts. So I'm going to actually brief you on how we can solve problems in sorts, because that is actually what we're going to be using here in most of our questions, the rule of sorts. But before then, let us look at what special angle actually look like. So when you look at this right angled triangle, so we have 45 degrees. So and the 45 degrees here is both angles here, 45, 45, and then we have 90 here, which is actually 180. So we are assuming that this side is 1, this side is 1. So, and then we are taking the square root. So how did we get the square root of 2? So we got that from Pythagorean theorem. So if here Pythagorean theorem is saying that a square is equal to b square plus c square. So if we are looking for the hypotenuse side, so we have a square is now going to be 1 square plus 1 square. Okay, so we now have a square is equal to 1 square is 1 and 1 square is 1. So we now have a square is equal to 2. So that means that a is equal to square root of 2 by squaring both sides. So this actually cancels this. Then we have this. So that was how we got this. Having understood how we got what? The square root of 2 as the hypotenuse side, then we will now still come back to the ratio of trigonometry. So which is sine 45. Taking 45 here. 45 is opposite over hypotenuse. That was how I got 1 over root 2. So that is what we are going to be using instead of going through the rigors of the 4-figure tables. So we'll be using these specially to solve problems here. And then what is cos 45? Cos 45 is still adjacent over hypotenuse, and that's 1 over root 2. So it's the same thing. The same thing. Sine 45 is the same thing as cos 45. Then tan 45 is opposite over adjacent. So 1 over 1, and that's what? 1. That is what we are going to be using in solving problems here.